Today we're going to be unboxing the Arma Fireteam. Stay tuned to see if it's worth the 400 euros I paid for this RC or not. Here we go. We have the Arma Fireteam. As you can see on the box right there. We've got the Arma Fireteam. This has been an RC I wanted for a while. About 400 to 425 euros at its best price. I'll put a screenshot on how much I spent on this RC somewhere around here on the screen, so in case you don't believe me. So we're gonna be unboxing this and see if it's well worth the 400 euro I've spent on this RC next to our collection. So let's go ahead and unbox our box here. For a 1/7 scale, I did not expect it to be this huge of a box. We've got the Arma Fireteam, guys. So yeah. Very good accomplishment. And we have been getting a bigger variety of RCs to drive around. Obviously there's much more to fix, but I do love being able to learn more on each RC car. There you have it. You can see all the features of the car on the side here. And there's features all over the side. If you won't see them, I'll zoom in during the post-processing of this video. But yeah, you can see some features over here. And a little bit over here. Mostly it's going to be focused on what you get in the package and what you get in terms of performance in this tutorial and this review. I won't be going over the specs because honestly I have not read the papers on this thing. I just know the general instructions on it and a few guides I've seen online. Wow, there it is. So the first thing I'll be doing to this thing before taking it for a first drive is moving the battery tray to the center. That's one of their most issues in these trucks, is when you're jumping it, it tends to tip the front down. And that's generally due to the lack of power and also lack of weight contribution. Open right here, you can see, guys, the truck in the top view. You can see it. In the box, we received some things here. But I mean, honestly, these radios are not the best. I will be using my Dumbo eventually, but for now this will do. And we have a few instructions. We've got a little bit of tools. I'm very happy with the tools they gave us here. We also have some suspension stiffeners, I believe they're called. We've got a few stickers, which is cool. Oh man, that is epic, guys. Look at that. Beautiful piece of work. I'm not used to having really noisy gears like this. Especially because the X-Max was pretty quiet initially, and then I changed out the gearing to harden and also without casing, so it was exposed. And yeah, it did start to sound pretty loud for my liking. We've got the package out. We've got the little guys on the RC, nice and tidy over there. It's a pretty nice truck. However, I will be doing a lot of amendments to the body. When it comes to the, oh, that smells nice. Yeah, solid. Ooh, servo sounds smooth. It sounds smooth. I know that people say they have a cheap servo on it, but the servo does sound smooth. We're gonna put this aside. If you take a comparison with the 1/6 scale, it's actually a pretty decent sized truck for 1/7s. I mean, 1/7 is actually right up there with these guys, but still, it does seem pretty impressive how big these things are. Whoa, whoa. We're gonna see what it does. Wow, very fast servo, guys. Look at that. Dang. That is a very fast servo, guys. Damn, no wonder it sounded so smooth. That is a very fast servo indeed. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Very fast servo. Very responsive, very good angle on the truck. Wow, that is crazy. Let's see the handbrake. So the handbrake, you'll be able to see it at the back, right there. Let me see what it does. Yeah, you can see it work. Yeah, it does it very nicely. Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature. Initially, while I was interested in buying this, I was very much thinking of removing the handbrake because, you know, it's a waste of space and also, you know, heavier electronics for no reason. However, I do really like the feature because it makes it unique than other RC cars. Just take it outside and give it a test run, see how it goes. But yeah. Very happy with this purchase, especially at only 400 euros, guys. Very crazy steal. Online with Black Friday and also Halloween sales combined, this car can go easily down to 400 euros.